Drew McIntyre steps inside hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds,
Corey, CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time. This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster.
Double underhook backbreaker.
This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. And does he want it once more? Climbing the ropes again.
From the top.
Oh, he paid for that high risk. Again? He's making up high.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. The Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight. Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some good
From the top.
coming back from the outside now.
Russian leg sweep.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, shoulders down, going for the cover. Kick out at one.
And it has to be frustrating not getting a deep count at this point, but you can't let that get to you. Grabs the waistlock, but battling out now, punches to the face.
Ooh, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Stalking from above.
From the top. Double axe handle connects.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. I don't know what they're looking for here.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half. It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
Side slam. Nice. Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the
CM Punk from the top rope!
Crash landing.
crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible. Glasgow kick.
And he goes for the pin. Quick shoulder up.
He breaks the count before the 2, still putting up a hell of a fight.
Russian leg sweep.
Eyes all fixed, looking to victimize his target.
Oh, look at this. Breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow. Because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same.
Hit on CM Punk. Somehow breaks the count immediately.
Before the 1 count, he's got
Claymore by McIntyre.
Is it enough to overcome?
Get into the cover. Oh, and he just kicked out.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
That was supposed to be it. No one is more shocked right now than McIntyre. Caught in a bad spot.
Oh my goodness, this will not end well. Into the cell, my God.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure.
Oh, jarring uppercut.
And he heads back into the ring.
Implanted by the DDT.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet me. Go to sleep.
It's all Punks for the taking.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep.
Can that finish McIntyre? Hooked up and DDT.
And you notice the black arm.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he makes the choice to abandon the hold. And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. What's he hoping to find down there?
Got a wrench. Looking to tune someone up.
McIntyre gets met with a response.
Drew McIntyre rallying the crowd behind him.
Oh, nothing fancy with that boot. Oh my gosh, what impact!
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs. Literally throwing a wrench into the works here.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
Get this back into the ring now.
Oh, heads up, chairs flying. Who knows what what's coming next.
Float over Russian leg sweep. Turns it around. McIntyre might be able to start mounting something here.
Drew weathered the storm and wants to create some of his own thunder now. We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now.
He finally manages to answer back.
He's created an opening and opportunity for himself here. Hopefully, he can capitalize.
Effective counter.
Both arms captured, and vitriolic stomps. Just stomping every single part of his body. The countdown has begun.
Strong counter from Punk.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Nails the GTS. Going back to the well once again.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
He's able to dodge that one in time. This has been a clash of epic proportions.
If I wasn't here, I would think this match was a myth.
Great aim on the test chair.
Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Literally throwing a wrench into the works here.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Punk formulating a move.
Clothesline! Targeting the head, the neck. Just brutal.
Looking to take this superstar down swiftly and efficiently. Drew anticipated that one. CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and tap.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
Looks like the road crew left some tools under the ring, and it's going to get used again.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
And remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective. And all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in. to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.